Hey everyone, welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. My name is Jeremy, and today I wanted to do an EDC pocket dump. The first thing that I always have on me is going to be my iPhone. I use the iPhone 6 Plus, but I also use that to film my videos, so I can't show you the phone. So this is going to be my phone stand-in today. So again, that's going to be the iPhone 6 Plus. Falling in with that, I am an Apple person pretty much all the way around, so I do use the Apple Watch. This is the 42mm Sport, and I absolutely love this thing. While I don't think it's a necessity, I do use it on a daily basis and really enjoy it. For my Bluetooth earpiece, I use the Plantronics Voyager. This cost about $99 at the AT&T store. And I really like this because it helps when the phone rings, it tells you who's calling and you can push the button to dial your numbers so that you're not having to touch your phone while you drive. I actually keep two of these with me each day. I keep a second one in my EDC backpack so that when this one dies or vice versa, I can reach in and get the other one out. The next item that I'm going to keep with me is going to be my Maxpedition Bravo wallet. It's an RFID blocking wallet. I've never tested that function of the wallet, but I didn't actually even buy the wallet due to that. I bought the wallet due to the amazingly slim shape of the wallet. I really wanted something that when it was in my back pocket, it didn't really cause me that many problems. Now, if I have the capability, I will always keep this in the cargo pocket of my pants, but unfortunately, due to one of my jobs, I don't have that ability. But this is a very thin wallet, and I just really like that. The next thing that I have either in my pocket, or sometimes I will also keep this in my EDC backpack. This is, funny enough, it's my lunch money. And every week I give myself $100 to do my food shopping and to eat out. And due to my schedule, I really do have to grab food on the go quite a bit. I try to keep it fairly healthy and not necessarily fast food type food, but by keeping it in this little baggie here, it really helps me to keep control of how much I'm spending every day on my food as well. So the next item that I have are going to be my car keys. The next item is going to be my regular keychain. I keep a lot of keys on here that I have to use it for at work. And I have three little tools on here as well. One, I have a backup hand key. A backup handcuff key. Here I carry a True Utility telepin. Now this pin actually opens up to almost a full-size pin. It has a very small profile while it's on your keychain, but when you need to open it opens up into pretty much a full-size pin. To give you an idea, this is going to be a regular size pin, and that's going to be the telescopic pin. This pin is $10 at LA Police Gear. And like I said, when you close this thing up, it actually holds in here quite well. I like to push it down like that from the bottom. That's where I found that it clicks in the best. And when you close it, that's how small it closes in. I really like that. And then I do carry one pocket tool. Okay, this is going to be the Griffith pocket tool. There's no knife on it or anything. And so I'm able to take this through security. This little tool has 11 functions, and this is going to be the card for it right here. I believe that runs about $19.99 normally, but I bought mine when it was on the Kickstarter program, so I'm not exactly sure how much that sells for now on a regular basis. Now, at my first job during the mornings, I also have to carry a Sharpie pen, and this is actually more like the marker size. we have to have a pin on us, so I carry one in my vest. This is a backup pin that goes into my cargo pant. And then I also keep a third pin on me, and this was just a regular size pin that I took the ink cartridge out of. I taped this end of it up with some electrical tape, and then on this end I actually made a little cap for it out of electrical tape. And that way I have a very small pin, and it sits down very low into my cargo pocket and it won't fall out. And this actually will fit into my Altoids tin as well if I want to stick this in there. The pin that you see that I keep on my keychain, that is the pin that I usually like to keep in my Altoids tin, but I took it out because I actually use it so much that it worked better for me to keep it on my keychain, because my keychain is always with me. My Altoids tin I keep in my EDC backpack. Now, flashlights for most of us are pretty important when it comes to EDC. This particular flashlight here is going to be the Hugsby XP2. Now, I only use this flashlight on a regular basis when I'm at my early morning job because we have to have a small flashlight with us. This flashlight only costs about $5, and with shipping it was about $6, and it comes from China. I was skeptical when I first got this, but this light actually is really, really bright, and it has not failed me yet, and I've been using it for a number of months. So if you need a flashlight that if you were to accidentally lose it, you wouldn't be broke trying to replace it, I highly recommend this light. And while I would not necessarily trust my life with this particular flashlight, it really hasn't given me any reason not to use it even as an EDC flashlight outside of work. But I have other lights that I use, which I'm going to show you next. But this is definitely a good light to also keep on the outside of your EDC backpack if you're someone that likes to keep a light on the outside of the pack. And that's because this really does get the job done, and if you lose it off your backpack or someone steals it off of your pack, you're only out $5 or $6. This is definitely an item I'm looking forward to possibly ordering some more of. So these items right here are the ones from here over that I pretty much always have on me everywhere I go. These 4 items are for my part-time job in the morning. Now, I have not been the best at carrying a pocket knife. The reason being is that my morning job does not allow me to carry a pocket knife. My main full-time job, I only have 2 front pockets, and there's not a lot of room to keep a pocket knife. But outside of work, I do have this pocket knife here that I'm trying to get in a habit of carrying with me. This is a Kershaw, and it has the assist open on it, which I really, really like this knife. I really like it. It's sturdy, and it doesn't have much play in the blade, and I like the pocket clip on it. When I'm wearing cargo pants or jeans, this clip really makes this knife very accessible. This knife came from Big 5 Sporting Goods. I got it on sale at Christmas time for about $30. Normally, it may run about $60. And guys, because I'm fairly new at carrying certain items on my body on a regular basis, this pocket knife, I rely pretty heavily on my EDC backpack because I usually keep this knife in there since I'm not allowed to carry it into my morning job. And then during my full-time job, like I said, I don't have much room in the pockets. So when I'm not carrying this in my pocket due to work, I usually keep it in my EDC backpack so that it's always with me, even if it's not on my actual body. Now, due to my early morning job, as I mentioned to you, I always have this flashlight with me. At my main job, I actually use a flashlight on that job as well. Sometimes I keep the flashlight in the car in the cup holder, and I grab it when I need to get out and use the light, just because sometimes when it's in my pocket, it's hard to reach in and pull it out fairly quickly. When I'm at work on that job, the EDC flashlight that I use the most is this Phoenix PD35. And this is probably one of my absolute favorite EDC flashlights that I carry on me. I also have another part-time job on the weekends, and this is the light that I keep on my body at all times at that job. Because if I have to evacuate people or deal with a situation, this light is going to provide me plenty of light, and I can depend on this. It has never failed me. When I click the on and off button here, the light always comes on, whereas I have had one other EDC flashlight that I originally was using, but I returned it because sometimes I would hit the on and off button and the light just wouldn't come on. So this light is my absolute favorite EDC light. I also keep another Phoenix flashlight. It's 1800 lumens, and it's a little bit larger. It has a flat handle that makes it pretty handy to slip into your back pocket when you're at work. But I don't really consider that my personal EDC flashlight just because it's a little bit too big to keep in my pocket all day long. Now, when I'm not at work, I'm trying to get in the habit of carrying a small flashlight with me as well. And one of the ones I use is a Streamlight Micro Stream. This is 35 lumens, and pretty much it has one function, on and off. It does have the light touch where you can just tap the button without completely pressing it. I like to keep this one in my pocket. It's very, very small, and yet it provides me enough light for just personal use when I need a quick flashlight. For times when I want to keep an EDC flashlight on me, but I want one that has a lot more power, then I will use this LA Police Gear EDC flashlight. This is 330 lumens on high, and it also has either one or two lower functions as well. And it also has the flickering mode as well. So if someone walks up on you, you can turn that on, and hopefully that will disorient them momentarily. This flashlight would be fine with me to carry on an everyday basis, and sometimes I will switch between my thinking process of which one of these I'm going to carry in my pocket. I like this Streamlight because it is so small, but I like this one because it provides much more light. Guys, just one quick note, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes I really do have to rely on my EDC backpack to carry some of these items based on my job, but for the most part, everything from here over is always on my body. These 4 items are always on me when I'm at my first job, and these 3 flashlights vary depending on whether I'm at work and which job I'm at. But I hope this has given you guys some ideas on how you can start carrying your personal EDC items. And keep in mind, guys, that your personal EDC items don't have to be these amazing tactical items. Pretty much everybody has some type of EDC item, whether it be their wallet, their keys, or their watch. But if you really get the hang of what you carry on you, your personal EDC items can be your first level of your being prepared. The next level after this, for me, will go to my EDC backpack. And I have a video on that if you'd like to check that out as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night.